my friends, and welcome to the Kat Scrappiness YouTube channel. Katie here, and today I'm going to show you how to create this super fun, super simple mini slimline frameless shaker card. So the products I'm going to be using is a piece of the Rainbow Dreams pattern paper, and I've already die cut that with the largest never-ending mini slimline die. And then we're going to be using the Happy Day stamp set. I'm going to use the word birthday from that, and the lowercase condensed alphabet die set, and the Pretty Bow sprinkles, and these are like mirrored sequins, and then some Barely Art glue, and a bit of page protector for our frameless shaker. So first I'm going to stamp the word birthday using some VersaFine Clair in Nocturne. I will stamp that twice so I get a nice clear crisp image, and then I will set that off to the side until we need it later. Next we're going to come in and do our shaker prep work, if you will. So I'm lining up my paper and I'm trimming off the corners. Now I should have left a little bit more. I shouldn't have brought it right to the edge, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So I'm going to add in my sequins and my Pretty Bows sprinkles, and then we're going to adhere our die cut letters that spell out happy. And I thought these are the perfect size for our mini slimline card. So I always like to lay things out and see how things are going to look. You know, I thought about doing it straight across, and I just thought it looked a little bit more fun to have them up and down, and a little bit wonky, and that way it gave room for the word birthday, because the P's, they're, you know, the line isn't very long, which is where I'd normally lay that out. They weren't long enough, so they kind of got lost, and so it just looked better to have the birthday completely separate and fit right underneath that Y. So a little Barely Art glue, and we're adhering everything down. The other thing I wanted to do was encase everything into the shaker instead of having pieces adhered to the outside, and so this worked out really, really nice. So just using a dry paintbrush to get all the little hairy bits off, and I'm going to add some score tape, 1/4 inch double-sided adhesive to the back of our panel, and then we're going to start assembling. I've never been one for shaker cards, honestly. I just think they're too much work, but this, I love these. These are my new favorite thing to make, because they're so simple, quick, and easy. Okay, so now I've got my panel all ready to go, and I hold everything down and I'm starting to put the edges down. I get my third edge folded over, and I realize there's a corner that there's no plastic to cover. So here I'm going to show you. I'm at real time so that you could see how big the gap is, and I'm just going to take a piece of the corner of the page protector that I cut off, and I'm just going to put that inside, fold everything back over. You can see there's quite a bit extra, and it actually is folding the corner of that cardstock down. So I'm going to trim some off, take another little bit of double-sided adhesive and tuck that in, and then I can fold that piece over and nobody will ever know. You can't even see the extra line that's down in the corner to correct that mistake. So it worked out really, really nice. And there you go. Nothing's falling out now. Okay, so next I am just going to show you how it shakes, because who doesn't like to see that? And I've got a piece of gray cardstock. It measures 6 by 7, and we've scored at 3.5 inches. And then I've got a piece of just white cardstock, like an ivory, that measures 3 3/8 by 5 7/8. Sorry, I was looking at my paper. Just to give it a little bit of a border, but when I adhere my frameless shaker, and then I go and adhere that to the card base, I don't know if I didn't get things lined up. Maybe I miscut. I'm not sure. But there's a little bit more of the ivory cardstock that shows over the gray, so there's only, you know, it just doesn't look even. So I just go ahead and, you know, hold everything down, and I'm going to take the paper trimmer and then cut that edge just to get rid of it and make an even ivory bottom, if you will. So just dusting off the little scrapes, you know, the little scraps of cardstock, and that finishes it up, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really enjoying making these frameless shaker cards, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next video.